Welcome back to my channel. Please consider subscribing. This video is about 3 days that I spent in Oahu. Me and my husband went to Japan recently and we decided to have a stopover in Hawaii because flights were cheaper going from Chicago to Hawaii to Japan than they were just going Chicago to Japan, and we got like a little bonus stopover time in Hawaii for around the same price. We arrived around 7 o'clock at night. The first thing that we did was we went to Bob's Hawaiian Barbecue to get dinner, and then we just went to the hotel and went to bed. And then in the morning we got malasadas, and then we decided to go on a hike. We did one of the ridge trails. This trail is mostly uphill the entire first half of it, and it was pretty challenging and pretty far. I think it took us like 2 or 3 hours maybe, and it rained for part of the time and it was very muddy and slippery. So if you're not like super into hiking, I definitely don't really recommend this one, but it was really fun and very scenic. After hiking, we got poke for lunch, and we just got it from the grocery store because it was really affordable and very tasty. We went to the mall nearby for a little bit, and then we decided to head to the beach. We went to Lanikai Beach, and we stopped at the scenic pullout. It was really pretty. If you come to this beach, you can just park in the street, like kind of in the neighborhoods or around the park, and you just walk there. There's not a ton of room on the sand, but the water is super clear and blue, and it's just a really, really pretty beach. After the beach, we decided to go to the Lighthouse Trail. I can't really pronounce it, but it's on the screen. The good thing about this Lighthouse Trail is that it's supposed to be really good for whale watching, and it was really good for whale watching. I think we saw like around 10 whales. We got here pretty late in the evening, so the sun was kind of already starting to set by the time we got here. It made for a really pretty sunset, but we didn't really have a lot of time. I'm pretty sure this place closes at dusk, and we didn't get to finish the entire trail, but we at least got to see the lighthouse, and we got to see a lot of whales. It was February when we were in Hawaii, so it was definitely whale season. And then after this hike, we got dinner. We got Thai food, which was like 9 or 10 out of 10. It was really good. And then we woke up the next day and went to Japan. We arrived back in Hawaii from Japan in the morning around 8. We got malasadas again at a different place, and then we went to the beach. And this day, the waves were too big to actually swim in the ocean, but it was still really nice sitting on the sand. And this beach is supposed to be really good for seeing dolphins, and we did see a big pod of dolphins out there. I'm not sure if you can actually see, but there's like little splashes. There were tons of dolphins, and then we got poke again, and then we stopped at this mall because I wanted to find a Christmas ornament. We got some Starbucks. Usually I hate getting Starbucks when I'm traveling, but I had a gift card. And then we went to the Lolani Palace. I was super excited to come here because this is actually the only real palace in the United States. There are plenty of other like castles in the US, but they were never home to royalty, and this one was. And the architecture is amazing. It was really fun coming here. I highly recommend it if you're coming to Oahu. And all these banyan trees are really cool. We weren't able to tour it, but we were able to just like walk around the grounds. And then we went to the Halona Blowhole Lookout, which is just like a rock formation in the lava rock that allows water to spew out of it whenever a wave comes. It's pretty cool looking. I think I've seen a few other ones around the US and California and stuff, but it's always fun to see them. And it was really pretty over here. The wind was really strong, so it was really intense, but it was fun. And then we went back to the same Thai restaurant that we went to for the first half of our Hawaii trip, and it was really good. And then the next morning, we got more malasadas at the same malasada place, and then we walked over to Waikiki Beach because we actually hadn't spent any time over here, even though it's a really popular area. Our hotel was near the airport instead of Waikiki because we didn't have to pay for parking over there, and I'm not super picky about hotels, so this was our first time getting a chance to come to Waikiki. And then we decided to drive back to the area where we went to the beach the day before, but we went to the next door beach to that. And this beach was also really nice. It's basically like connected to the other beach, but I'll put the name of it on the screen. It was really pretty. And I did get to go in the ocean this time. I always love swimming in the ocean. It's one of my favorite things to do, so I'm always really excited when I get the chance to do it. And then we had a reservation to hike Diamond Head. You do have to reserve this in advance. It does book up. We actually reserved it a few days before. We wanted to see if we could see the weather forecast before we paid for it because I think it's around like $25. But we were also there during like low tourism season in February, so I'm not sure if you can wait to make your reservation if you're there during like the summer or something. I wouldn't want to miss out on this because it was really pretty and really fun. After our hike, we got shave ice. It wasn't the best I've ever had, but it was pretty good. And then we went back to Waikiki because we wanted to watch the sunset and I wanted to do a little bit of souvenir shopping. I didn't actually buy anything because I couldn't find anything that I liked and the prices were really expensive, but I did manage to find something at the airport, so that's good. After coming to Waikiki, we decided to get dinner at Bob's, which is Hawaiian barbecue. And if you haven't noticed, this little trip to Hawaii was kind of all about repeat places. We went to like almost everything twice because we loved everything so much. But after that, we just flew home in the morning, and that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and keep an eye out for my next one, and please subscribe.